Alrighty guys, back out on the water again. In a rare Friday. I normally don't go fishing on Fridays because I have to go to work for the weekend and I don't like wearing myself out. But we're going to give her a chance. Right now I'm just setting the drags and stuff on my equipment. And we'll get to fishing soon. Bluegill action is going to be really slow. It's early, it's like 7:30, but the sun isn't up yet or anything. I mean, it's up, but not past the trees. And the fish won't start biting bluegills, at least. That's what I'm really after, until after the sun touches the water. But not going to let that deter me. I'm going to fish a little further down here than I normally do, just for shits and giggles. And the water's up here, which is actually a good thing, because the banks here have really high sides, so the water doesn't really get into the marsh and stuff. So I've always found that when the water's about like this, the fishing is a little better here. But, you know, we did have a couple cold fronts and stuff that ran through, so we'll have to see how it goes. No promises, but if I could, I'd like to get 4 or 5 bluegills. I have quite a few fish in the freezer already, to be truthful, so it's not look like I'm looking for more than that. 4 or 5 would be good, and I think that's about all I want. But just because I keep 4 or 5 doesn't mean that that's all I'm looking to catch. So we'll be out here catching more than that. And I do have the Colorado bladed spinner bait on here right now, just kind of throwing it around. Colorado blades allow me to work the bait slower and keep it kind of higher. So anyway, I'm about to just troll on down and get to where I want to start fishing. Let's get to it, guys. All right, first one of the day at what I like to call the cove. If he's not gill hooked, I'm going to put him back. No, he looks fine. Okay. Yep, this is why I like the cove. It's pretty reliable once the water warms up, you know. There's another. This is a big one. And I've got 2-pound mono on here. I probably need to lighten my drag a little bit. Yeah, this is a nice fighter right here. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Looky there. Number 1 in the box. It's a good sized bluegill. Look at that. All right, let me spin the boat a little bit. Got another. And let me loosen this drag a little. There we go. Another nice sized bluegill. I found a pile of them here. Look at this. That's an even bigger one than the last one. Beautiful fish though. Let me stay kind of out of this little cove area here. And I was smart today. Except for the fact that I just dropped him under my butt. Alright, got my little finned friend back in the box now. Oh, I can't see it. But I got him. I threw it right into where the sun was hitting the water from my perspective. Nice. Another little throwback. Yep. They are hitting this worm. If I could stop throwing it right into the sun, that'd be great. Yep. Bunch of small ones right there. Back up with those two fish making a ruckus. Well, honestly, this is a surprise. I didn't expect to be catching bluegills this early. I figured the sun would have to get up a little more. So there we go. There's a hit and a catch. Come here, little buddy. It's another throwback. These are big fish for some areas, but not exactly what I'm after. See? So we'll go back. All right, the cove looks like it's going to be a pretty good producer today. Once the water comes up, like I was saying, it's been a while, but the last video I was here, that what you really need in this little cove is some higher water. And it produces. See how far out they are, like how far out from the bank. Pretty good ways. Got another nice one here. Good little fighter. Well below the size that I want though. Thank you for the fun, little guy. I'm going to tilt the camera up a little bit more. You'll just be able to see the nose of the boat, but you might be able to get to see more of the fish biting and stuff like that. Whoa, that's a good one. Straight away he pulled the cork under. Good fight, good fight. Might need the pliers for this one because he's hooked. No blood, all right. I always like to check to make sure when they're hooked deep like that it's not gill hooked, because if they are, I keep them. Dang, man. They're hitting right away. Let me adjust this up even a little bit more. Cork isn't going under, but it's doing a funny little dance. Might have gotten wise to the worms. Seems like they don't like it when it's sitting. Looks like they're more interested in it right after it hits the water. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the camera out of the sun here. Got it. It's a female. Look at that. She's got eggs in her. I can see it with the sun at the angle that it's at. I can almost see through the fish. So I can definitely see she has eggs. So she is definitely going back ASAP. So that's what's going on. They're kind of pulling in the beds now. Tearing my worm up here trying to get this hook out, but I'm trying to do it quickly as I can. Come on. And my hand's not letting me do it, so I'm gonna have to break out the pliers here. All right. Nice little female with eggs. Back in the water. Go spawn, babe. Make me some mo. All right, that's a nice one. He pulled some drag. Yeah. Not very big, but he fought hard. Thank you for the fight, little buddy. You there. Like I said, I'm letting him go all except for the biggest of the big ones because, like I said, 4 or 5 is really all I'm after. If I don't even get that many great big ones, then I'm not too worried about it. There you go, another one. This one feels a little bit better. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh, gill hooked. I can see it. All right, well, this one's a force keeper. Yep. All right. Adjust the boat a little bit. Sun, right at the wrong angle. Blinded me. Oh, that's a nice one. He pulled drag right when he pulled the cork under. Oh yeah, this is a hard fighter here. Nice. Look at that. That's what I'm after. Biggins. Look at that. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. There we go. Yeah, these little float rigs are deadly, man. Especially with this little light line and stuff, man. He finned me pretty good, even though I had gloves on. Being a little pickier now. They got smart. Yeah, I think they wised up in this area. Might have to head on down a little bit. Oh well. Another spot. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice bluegill. Let's get out of here a little bit. The wind is carrying me in, so I gotta break that momentum. Nice bluegill here. Look at that. There we go. These aren't trophy bluegills, but they're nice. Oh yeah, very nice. Yeah. Nice sized fish, man. Alright, let me get this untangled. Let's try again. The bigger ones tend to bite a little slower. See, it's not like a throw out, you know, you gotta wait a little bit. There's a black squirrel up on the bank over there. Yeah, he's kind of small. The squirrel, I mean, but kind of neat. Still in the shade right there where I can see. Letting her sit. Yeah, he's going up that big log over there. Alright. I think it's time to move down with the wind. This guy hit it as soon as it hit the water. Look at that. Ooh. I think I got a fouled hook. Let me see. No? Okay. Thought it was. Got a nice one here. Oh yeah, nice big one. I'm gonna go back in the water though since I have enough. Oops, shit. I'm running right into the tree here. Make a major adjustment there. Okay, let me let him go now. Let me show you guys, we can get him off the hook. The wind was just the wind was just really hauling me into the trees. There he is. Nice pretty fish. Just let him go, reposition the boat. I stopped the camera and then caught this one right away. So here we go. Fishing about 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep instead of a foot. Seems to be the magic. I am getting some line dig with this 2-pound line though. I have to throw out 3 or 4 times before I can make a full cast again. Because as I reel in those bigger bluegills and stuff like that, the line, I'm getting some dig, which is weird. Never noticed that before. But this is that 2-pound Bass Pro Shop Excel. Well, he wrapped this around the tree trunk. Beautiful, Beautiful bluegill, look at that. Oh shit, how do you do this? Okay, I see now. Well, when I hooked him, I saw a bunch of fish swim back there. I'm gonna have to keep him. His mouth's all foobar. Yet again, it's one of those situations where I got some line dig and I couldn't throw. Let me shift this kayak around, see if I can maybe pin it against this log here. I saw some fish swimming back there. Even without my polarized glasses, I could see it. There we go. Oh, I had him. I'm trying to stop this boat. Put the fins down. Maybe that'll make it a little easier. Just these variable winds are making it kind of hell, man. Yeah. Oh, he took it right there. Just a few seconds ago, it was blowing me like hell that way. Now it's blowing me in the opposite direction. I have tons of mosquito spray on because they are out. Try to do this quietly. You might know as soon as I started dragging it. There he goes. All right, I got him. Look here. All right. Get this kayak situated again. Well, all right, guys. The wind seems to be picking up quite a bit. Getting a bunch of foul casts because of it. So I think it's about time to call it quits. Got a nice mess of bluegill. That's what I came out for. Didn't catch any bass today. But it was the gills that I was after anyhow. So with the wind picking up this bad, I think it's time to head on back. Got a mess of fish to clean anyway. And I got to get ready for work this weekend. But what a nice way to close out the week, you know. Came out here, caught a bunch of big ones. Got a nice little mess of them. So, yeah, I hope the rest of y'all, if you're out fishing this weekend, I hope you do really well too. Hope you're safe. And I will see you next week. Tight lines, my friends.